I like that. It's, if you don't take care of yourself, you're gonna not be here. A lot of companies treat employees as just like a number, but if you treat an employee like a person, like you would treat yourself, then you can see the value of investing in somebody's well-being. So, yeah, I think that's great.
I mean, we definitely promote a lot of great things here at ABIS as far as taking care of yourself. We've got a gym that most everybody uses, but it's always available. You know, around the clock. You can come use it anytime you want. Taking care of your physical self, definitely a priority here. You know, for everybody at ABIS, and you know, taking care of yourself mentally. I mean, we have, like I said, those events that we have where we get to decompress and we get to hang out with each other. You know, those things help to take care of us as a family and as, you know, as individuals with personal needs outside of getting the job done every day. You know, getting to know each other and feeling a connection that's different than just a work connection. I think that helps to keep everybody feeling better about themselves, their work, and everything we do here.
That always makes me think about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So Maslow's hierarchy of needs basically is if you don't meet your basic needs of food, water, shelter, you're never going to want a relationship. You're not going to worry about a relationship because right now you're worried about food, right? So the next level will be relationships, and eventually it goes up through self-actualization. So if you don't mentally and physically take care of yourself, you can't ever progress past that. You can't get to, well, how do I build a business? How do I grow in this area? So it's vital towards being able to progress in a work environment or whatever passions that you have.
You're more passionate when you're doing everything right. So if you're overworking and not getting enough sleep, it's going to be hard to be a passionate, driven person the next day. We try very hard not to overload people, but sometimes it's unavoidable. Our ability to then set realistic timelines of how fast we can turn questions around, and then how much we're asking from our consulting team as well as development, comes back to that idea that we know passion is just like gas. You can burn through it and then you're completely out of it. So we always want to kind of keep the passion tank full and maybe slow down on the speed of answering questions.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to, you know, work hard, play hard, you know, all of that. I think we have to unwind. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to have, you know, because if we don't, then we can't perform, we can't deliver. So I think by letting yourself fall apart in ways, or maybe stresses at home or stresses at work or your health or things like that, or being overloaded, I think all those things have unfortunately a detrimental effect. Maybe you can sustain it for a little while, but it's not long-term sustainable. And I think it begins to eat at an individual on a personal, spiritual, and, you know, physical level. So
I think that looking out for yourself and taking care of yourself is a very important part of your life that a lot of people kind of forget. But I think that there's a healthy balance to it, because you can't only look after yourself, you gotta look after your family too, but you need to look after yourself some and treat yourself, you know, from hard work and everything. You deserve a few good treats every now and then.
So I think that goes back to that work-life balance. If my number one goal is for my family to have what they want and need, to have a great life, and have a roof over their shoulders, and have nice things, so that they'll be happy because I love them. And my idea of making that happen is to work really hard and try to do as good as I can so I can provide them with a good living. The issue is that if one side of that equation gets weighed down too much, you get into trouble, because if I work so hard and so long that I shut myself off from my family, I'm contradicting everything that I came for. And so I think that's a really important thing for everyone in the company to understand, is that you've got to remember to have fun. You got to remember to relax. We are, especially me as a manager, we're serious and we want to get shit done. But if we get to the point where all we care about is getting shit done, it's not worth anything. We don't have time to enjoy the fruits of our labor. We don't have time to relax. And so it's important to understand that we as individuals have to take care of ourselves, whether that's our health, our mentality, our mindset, our psychology, our family, our time away from work. We have to take care of that, because if we lose that, the work is meaningless.